Hi everyone. So for this week's discussion board post, I chose two apps. One was like a fitness app, and one was more so kind of like a mental, physical health kind of app. So the first app was a 30-day squat challenge app. And it's an app that I had always been interested in, like I guess using, just because I'm really like whenever I go to the gym, I usually do squats. Like that's something that's like a big part of my workout. So I wanted to incorporate that into like this post because I feel like this app could be very useful for me. To answer the question, let's see. So the purpose of this app basically is to keep someone on track to basically keep up with a 30-day squat challenge, like basically what the title implies. So it's basically 30 days of just squatting. The amount of squats that you do every day is different, so it basically increases as you go. One thing that I like about this app is the fact that it has different levels to it. So obviously, like some people are beginners at squats and they couldn't do like 20 squats in one sitting. So they'll have like maybe 10, 15, and they'll gradually like build you up. Some people can maybe do like 45 squats in one sitting. So I like the fact that it's you can choose different levels that are specific to like you as a person, like your physical strength. So that's pretty cool. How do you think that you could benefit the most from the app? I feel like I can benefit in a lot of ways just because I do like doing squats and I am trying to improve in that sort of area. So squats is necessary, and I feel like it could really benefit me in ways and where it can really push me because I don't always want to be at like a beginner level. I would like to move up there and get better at doing squats at the gym. So it can definitely help me improve my physical strength in that area. Let's see. A con, maybe I think one con I would say is that the app itself, you kind of have to literally like go in and like do the exercise before and to actually like select it being completed yourself. Which that's nice, but at the same time, like if you were to fall off one day, the app wouldn't even send you a reminder to like be like, oh, it's day 5, you should keep going. So that I think that makes it harder to actually be consistent with it and to do it every single day, because it's so easy to fall off if you're not going to receive a reminder. Which I guess that makes me kind of lazy on my part because I should be, if I'm going to download an app like this, I should just be willing to keep up myself and to stay consistent and focus myself. But yeah, it would be nice to have reminders from the app itself. Okay, so the other app that I use is called Period Tracker. And obviously this app is specific for females. The purpose of it is to basically keep track of your cycles. So if you start one day, you can basically like tap that day on the app, and then it'll keep track of how long your periods go. And it'll also like keep track of different things like how you feel, like the intensity of your cramps, your bloating, things like that. So I like how it allows me to be able to compare like my different cycles to see if they're improving, getting worse, things like that. Let's see. Yeah, I really like this app. I've actually used this app before. I go on and off with it. I think I like this app more so as opposed to like using an actual calendar and like writing like, oh, I start this day, I end this day. I just think it's more convenient because it's on my phone and it's just, I don't know, it's easy to use. I feel like I would benefit most from this app just because I am a female. Obviously, I have cycles monthly. It just keeps me on track. It keeps me up to date, focused, making sure I'm taking care of my body. I just wish, as far as like the app is concerned, it would give like tips, like as far as maybe eating wise. It would be nice to know like, oh, like what are good things to eat when you're on your cycle. Because I know a lot of females might get in the habit of eating like chocolate, like candy and stuff like that, and like junk food. But it would be nice to like get like a reminder, like, oh, like this helps this during your cycle. Like one thing I learned from just like research from being a female, being on my cycle, things like that, going through things, is green tea is good to have while in your cycle. I want to say almonds is like good to eat while in your cycle, things like that. I feel like it would be nice to have that incorporated inside the app because it could be really useful for females. So yeah, those are the two apps that I ended up exploring. I really enjoyed them, and I do feel like I will use them going forward. So I think they both could be very beneficial. Obviously, one is only beneficial for females, but the other one is really great. I'm sure guys would love to use it to challenge themselves with squatting. But yeah, thanks for the post.